6085. I don't know how to read it.
I'll give you a tip, even over competing. Put it in park.
See, no one put the spot number on it. That's bullshit.
Is there something you do every single day of your life that you think you could turn into a multi-million-dollar business?
Mr. Lovings, about to get some cash out of this dude.
I'm about to show you a story and a person who did just that.
3-0 him, up that.
I made my way down to the beautiful seaside city of Annapolis, Maryland to meet Jerry South, the founder of Towne Park. The business generates over $250 million in revenue each year with 14,000 plus employees. And it literally started out right here at the Lowe's Annapolis Hotel when one man took one ticket and did something we all do practically every day of our lives.
So you built a business that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars out of something that is pretty mundane. What do you do?
I park cars. A hell of a lot of them. I'm the world's greatest valet parker. My mom said to me once, she said, son, pick something, but be the very best at it.
I think it's interesting. We're sitting here in Annapolis, Maryland at the Lowe's Annapolis, and the first account that Towne Park had was this one, Lowe's Annapolis Hotel.
That's right. July 5th, 1988 is when we started the business. While this was not a Lowe's until December of 89, this physical plant, this location, this hotel was Towne Park's first account. This is where the Towne Park business started, right here on this front drive.
How did you secure this as an account?
It's a long story. I was a bartender and a bike rider at the time. I was riding pedicabs downtown to our story last night. I went down to the print shop here on the corner. I had direction cards made for the 3 other hotels in town: the Sheraton, the Holiday Inn, and the Crown Plaza. They were red, green, yellow, whatever colors I had. And every morning I put on my tie, I showed up at the front curb, and I stood there with my clipboard and these 3 direction cards waiting for people to pull in. And as they pulled in, oh, you're here for the Pfizer meeting? Sir, Pfizer's at the Sheraton. Here's directions on how to get there. On the 3rd day, the developers walked into lunch and said, all right, kid, you're our valet guy.
That's how it happened?
That's how they hired me.
Great start. Let's walk back over and see if we got one. You got one? You got a hot one yet? I'm guaranteeing I'm going to pull in more than $3. Even if I got to take 20 out of my pocket. All right, if you had a piece of advice to somebody who's a budding entrepreneur and the guy has it, he's got the stomach, you can tell, right? Like a Greg Vetter, right? But just starting out, because you saw something in a Vetter, you know, in 2005 when he has a 2005 or 2008 when he has this idea. What is a piece of advice you'd give to that guy or gal who has the idea, who has the stomach? What would you give them?
So I'm going to answer that in two tenets, okay? And one will lead to the other. And the first is be sober with yourself about what you're not good at, right? Shore up your voice. Surround yourself with people who are good at the things you just flat out suck at, right? Yep. Secondly, you got to give those people, that great talent, that team you're building, you can give them a real reason to be there for the long haul. In my case, it was equity. In 1998, Jerry South had to answer, there was a moment of truth in my life, and I said to myself, do I want to be 100% owner of a business worth $20 million, or do I want to own 25% of a business worth $300 million? Yep. Right, the most rewarding thing for me in 13 when we monetized 28 years of work was to see the people around me who've been digging the ditch and doing the push-ups get their fair share of all that value we created.
Absolutely. No, it's awesome. It's awesome.
2010, I was CEO of the year.
Yeah. Right.
2017, I'm trying to be Father of the Year.
Yeah.
Right.
What we got. So these are what we can bring in. I love it. It's great meeting you, brother. We know we got friends for life here, man. Anytime I'm in Annapolis, we're going out and we're drinking and we're having a good time.
Over the course of your life, how many times have you parked your car, or brushed your hair, or washed your laundry? In all those thousands of instances, did you ever once think you could make millions doing it? Jerry South did. So what everyday task can you turn into a fortune?